Welcome to Extra Stock YouTube channel. Friends, when it comes to Suzlon Energy, today we witnessed a significant drop in its stock, despite the market showing positive momentum. This decline is not just limited to Suzlon, all mid-cap and small-cap stocks faced substantial falls. So, what is the reason behind this? Why did this happen when the market was generally bullish? We will try to understand this through this video. Suzlon Energy has prepared for its third quarter results, and the date has been announced. We will look into when the results are expected and what the projections might be. How has Suzlon Energy performed compared to its peers? We will explore that as well. Suzlon Energy, which is a leading company in its sector, has seen its stock price drop significantly, currently around 55 to 56. At one time, the stock was seen soaring to 86 and seemed poised to touch 100, but now it is trending back towards 50, resulting in heavy losses. What does the future hold? But friends, before we proceed, if you are visiting our channel for the first time, please subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you receive notifications whenever a new video is uploaded. If you like the video, do like and share it. First, let's talk about the market. Today, the BSE Sensex closed at 76,404, with an impressive gain of 566 points. The Sensex had touched around 7,581 during intraday trading, marking a rise of 600 points from the lower levels. However, despite this surge, Suzlon stock fell, as the upward momentum was primarily in the large-cap indices like the Sensex, with no significant gains in other sectors. In fact, Nifty Energy plummeted to 3805, with a massive decline of 503 points, which is a drop of 1.47%. Overall, the market experienced a downward trend today, with only the IT sector performing well, positively impacting the market atmosphere. As a result, Suzlon's stock also declined. You can see that the stock opened flat at 57.4, and despite reaching a high of 57.84 during intraday trading, the market soon turned bearish. The stock hit a low of 54.5, and although it faced a lower circuit, it eventually closed around 55. This marked a considerable drop of 4.23%. Looking back, on January 8, the stock price was around 61, which looked quite promising. However, from January 8 to January 13, the stock consistently declined, reaching around 54. There were slight recoveries on January 14 and 15, allowing the stock to cross 59 again, but it failed to maintain this upward momentum. By January 16 and 17, the stock again fell to around 56, with a brief rise on January 20 reaching about 58, but then it continued to decline again. In the past few days, this trend of falling prices has continued. In terms of performance over the last 5 years, it has provided a return of 61%, which means that anyone who invested 5 years ago is still enjoying substantial returns. Over the last 3 years, the return has been 373%, and over the past year, the stock has seen a positive return of 31.87%. However, those who invested in the last 3 months have faced a loss of approximately 19.6%, indicating that recent investments have been unprofitable. In the past month, the stock has delivered a negative return of 14.05%, with a drop of 4% in just one day. This trend of negative returns has persisted for the last 2 to 3 months. Now, the awaited news has arrived, the date for the quarterly results. The company has informed the exchange that its board of directors will meet on Tuesday, January 28, 2025, to discuss the third quarter results, along with the results for the 9 months. So, the date is confirmed for January 28, Tuesday. Moreover, the Code of Conduct for Insider Trading has already been in effect since January 1. This trading window will reopen, allowing members of the board, promoter group, and company employees to trade normally starting from January 30, Thursday. Now, let's discuss the expected results. Looking at the total income, in June 2024, the company had a total income of 204.35 Indian rupees crores, which increased to Indian rupee 221.235465 crores in September 2024. The expenses in June were 186.36 Indian rupees crores, which also saw an increase in September. Talking about EBITDA growth, it was down to 11.15% in June but rose to 9.8% in September. The PAT, profit after tax, in June was 32.2 Indian rupees crores, which decreased to around 20 Indian rupees crores in September, indicating a drop in profit over the last 2 quarters. However, when viewed on a year-on-year basis, the profit seems to have doubled compared to last year, which was 100 Indian rupees crores. The net profit margin was 16.97% in June and dropped to 12.14% in September. The basic EPS was 0.22 Indian rupees in June and rose to around 0.26 Indian rupees in September, suggesting a fair result. Now, the significant update is a report released by India Ratings. They state that upcoming tenders for renewable energy will also include storage tenders, addressing the major issue of energy storage for solar and wind energy, which often goes to waste due to lack of storage facilities. The government is expected to make some regulatory changes in the upcoming budget. India Ratings estimates that during the fiscal year 2025, the installed capacity could increase from 25 gigawatts to 28 gigawatts. Already, 18.8 gigawatts has been installed within 9 months, and there's a potential to reach 28 gigawatts by December 2024. The biggest contributor to this increase will be solar energy. According to India Ratings, by 2030, renewable energy is expected to contribute 55 to 60% of the power generation capacity, while conventional energy will account for 35 to 40%. There are some challenges in this sector, such as land acquisition, connectivity, and transmission infrastructure, which the government will need to resolve promptly to achieve its 2030 goals. The pipeline currently includes projects amounting to 174 gigawatts, which are expected to be completed by September 2024. The total all-India power generation capacity is projected to reach 457 gigawatts by November 2024, with 205 gigawatts coming from renewable energy. In conclusion, there's good news indicating that after the current decline, a positive trend could emerge, especially post-budget. We will have to wait for the results, which, if positive, could show Suzlon making a strong comeback. The content provided on the Extra Stock YouTube channel is for informational and educational purposes only. It is not intended as financial advice. We do not guarantee the accuracy or completeness of any information presented. Please conduct your own research and consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Extra Stock is not responsible for any financial losses or gains resulting from the use of this information.